Hey guys, just letting you know, if you like this podcast and want to hear more of it, head on over to our SoundCloud page, man, where you can hear the full unedited show. Along with our regular weekly uploads, we'll be producing new exclusive content only on SoundCloud. So help support our shows, take us on the go, and follow us at soundcloud.com/hybridnetworkyt. And now, let's hand it off to the Super Friends. Take it away, guys. Welcome back, everyone, to the Super Friends podcast. I'm your host, Nick, and I'm joined with everyone, the usual suspects here, Mckinnley.
What's up?
Luke.
What's going on, y'all?
And CJ, of course.
Give me the fucking keys, you fucking cocksucker.
Yeah, dude, we're all back, actually, for this episode. Because last week we had Tim, right?
Yeah, I think it was...
Yeah, for the first time, yeah.
Yeah, Luke was having issues with his microphone, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, and Tim jumped on, but now Luke has gotten that sorted out.
Yeah, so what
Yes.
what happened with that? Did you just end up buying a new mic, or...?
Yeah, so what had happened was I thought that it was my drivers at first that was messed up, and as it turns out, the blue snowball just stopped working. It just lost the will to live. And as it turns out, I knew someone that had a discount at Best Buy. They had Blue Yetis. Ooh. And I know that's like infinitely more, just better overall. So I just decided, why the fuck not? I got a Yeti, so it should be better than ever now.
Look at
but,
you.
You know,
Wow,
I mean, it
dude,
still sucks.
Yeti.
It still sucks. I had to shell out like $100 though. But I mean, I'm gonna try and make sure that doesn't happen again. So
Quality.
Hopefully.
Damn.
That sucks.
Hopefully.
I mean,
it always sucks when you have technical difficulties. That is true, CJ.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to, just to shill out something for a second. We've been getting Press Play back on its feet. I just want to mention that in this podcast, too. I'll probably mention it in other videos, too. Maybe other people will, hopefully, too.
Oh, yeah, by
so
the way,
that's
guys,
happening. That's a thing.
We're getting Press Play back on track. I'm just fulfilling my quota that Nick threw out there. Like, other people are going to mention it, so this is me getting that out of the way. No, but it's going to be great. You guys have set up, like, a Twitch because, well, there's going to be, I guess we're going to be doing, we've got a Twitch channel for that now, and also we're going to be doing stuff on YouTube. We're kind of still hammering out the content plan, but what are you guys thinking so far for that? Can you divulge any information now?
No.
Yes.
But no, I mean, the YouTube stuff, it's just probably going to be, like, highlights of what we do on the live stream, or just, like, maybe tutorial stuff or Let's Plays, because I know people, I think Mckinnley wanted to do a Let's Play series too, right? Like,
Yeah. 2.
yeah, for the Telltale thing.
One's a Telltale thing, and the other one was an idea.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe when some of us get better equipment, maybe we can aid in Press Play. But I mean, until then, while we're stuck with prehistoric, shitty computers, we'll be on the sidelines, I guess.
Yeah, the channel's open to all. I mean, everyone's going to be on it probably at some point. So.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All your favorite characters, like Tim, who's never been on a podcast before.
Dude, Tim has a great voice actor thing going on.
He does.
Yeah, it's true.
He's got a future in voice acting. He's the next Matt Mercer, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you probably could have said Nolan North or Troy Baker, but
shout out to Troy Baker for that. Shout out to Hybrid Network.
Shout out to those two that steal work from other fucking voice actors.
Bradley Baker is honestly, like, maybe pound for pound probably my favorite, but I don't know. We need to get him to shout us out. But
Shout out to Christopher
Matt Mercer.
Sabat, who I'll see Friday, and I will get him to shout us out.
Yeah, dude, John DiMaggio, get him to do an intro.
No, Jeff Johns, dude.
The greatest.
Jeff Johns, yeah.
if I like, I'm literally
There you
like,
go.
if I is he gonna be at NYCC? Because if we're going to that, like, I would literally bring him like a box of cinnamon toast crunch and get him to sign that for me. Be like, Jeff, my guy.
He might actually be. You know, the funny thing is too. I don't know if you guys remember this, but last year DC did a variant cover for cereal boxes.
Yeah,
Like, for General Mills cereal, each box had had an art done by Jim Lee.
Oh wow.
Yep, I have one of those issues. I have one.
Yeah.
So are you telling me the serial lord thing was like all it was all a marketing ploy?
That was his idea. He probably came up with
He is a serial lord.
He came up with it.
He said the kids love cereal with Batman on it.
Kids and Jeff love cereal.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, Jeff plays with his Bo Duke figures.
yeah.
That is honestly
you gotta get
like
him. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that's another thing that I could get him. Yeah, but that is honestly like that and the serial lord thing are like maybe two of my favorite like threads ever like on the internet. Other than the TV ogre thread, but
Willa Holland recently talked about. I don't know where she was maybe at a convention or something, or just for an interview.
She pulled a Chloe Bennett.
Yeah, she definitely did. She basically was saying how Arrow did have plans to do more stuff with the Suicide Squad and those characters, but that just kind of got taken down when Warner Brothers decided to make the movie. So, again, we have the embargo thing happening here. So,
Yep.
Like, did she just say that they told them they can't do that, or?
She talked about that, and Stephen Amell being whenever the Justice League stuff was being announced, how they thought it would be just right for Stephen Amell and Grant Gustin to play Green Arrow and Flash. And now they shut that down. I was like, well, that part I'm actually kind of okay with.
Yeah, Amell not being in the movies, I'm fine with, especially given recent events. But like honestly, can we try to predict like what DC's exact words to like the Arrow execs were? It's like I'm predicting that they probably said, "No, you can't do some kind of Suicide Squad."
I mean, yeah, like whole thing of the embargoes, just you can't do this again, which is dumb because
you establish a separation.
Like,
we have two Flashes. You might as well continue and keep them separate and establish the separation by allowing the doubles.
Like, what's the point of having access to all these characters across Medium and then just limiting yourselves? Like, it's stupid. Like, what's the point?
Don't want to compete with themselves, apparently.
Yeah, why do they bargo? Like the Bat bargo?
I mean,
Nolan.
Yeah, like, but why? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Because Nolan did it. He wanted
like,
it.
And the whole thing now is like there are two Flashes. So I mean, what? Like when a Flash movie actually happens, is that going to just get fucking canceled?
The thing is, if Flash wasn't as successful as it was, I have a feeling it would have been like that. But the fact that it's so successful that they kept it.
I have a feeling that they kind of, like, definitely... I don't know if they thought that Arrow was going to wrap up its run by the time they were ever going to introduce Green Arrow, and I honestly don't think they were ever planning on it. But Flash, I think they were... Maybe they're hoping that'll wrap up its run by 2018. Maybe they're hoping that it'll lose popularity. Maybe they never thought it was going to be as popular as it was. I really don't have an answer. As far as embargoes go, like from a business standpoint, I know I'm playing devil's advocate here, but it kind of makes sense. I mean, it sucks for the TV people. It ties their hands thoroughly. And yeah, you make a good point about the doubles, but, you know, we've already seen kind of why you have embargoes in the first place, and this is an unpopular opinion. I do not think this way. I'm just explaining the side of the argument to, you know, if anybody listening is going to try and crucify me for this. We've already seen what happens when you allow two characters to exist, when you allow the doubles to exist. Now there's a huge portion. I mean, there are a bunch of people like that are fans of the DCEU are saying like, yeah, I'm excited for Ezra Miller. I want to see his Flash. And then I feel like, are a lot more people that are sitting here that love the TV show Flash and are like, why the hell isn't Grant Gustin the Flash? And they're going to be, you know, if they even know, like, that there's going to be a Flash movie without Grant Gustin. Because, like, that's one of those things, like, you know, my parents, you know, watch The Flash. You know, they really enjoy it. And, you know, my stepdad is, you know, into this stuff, so he's like, pretty in touch with what's going on. And so he knew there was going to be a Flash movie without Gustin. But it was like having to explain to my mom. It's like, you know, Grant Gustin isn't going to be Flash the movie. Her first response was, what? Why? Like, that makes no sense. It's tough, and there's always going to be this comparison, and maybe they didn't expect Flash to be successful, but now it's kind of, you know, for Ezra, it's an uphill battle, and it's, you know, if it's not a good movie, then it's going to be even tougher. So
yeah, but Crisis though.
For that Crisis though,
Flashpoint.
Though, by no means do these embargoes excuse Season 4 of Arrow, though. Though they had these plans in place, this does not excuse anything. It tied their hands, because that wasn't the only embargo either. It was Suicide Squad and Blue Beetle. That's why we have the Atom. But that does not excuse the quality, or the shift in quality. And the way they took away certain characters, like Amanda Waller and Deadshot.
Do you remember when we thought Arrow Season 4 was going to be good?
I remember when I thought Arrow Season 3 was going to be great.
I remember when there was a glimmer of hope when I saw the first episode. I said, yeah, I could probably do this, and then I stopped watching. And rightly so, because it's pretty bad.
Remember when Komodo was going to be an important character?
No, I don't, actually.
I do. That was a statement. That was a statement.
Poor Arrow. This is sad now. This is a sad episode. I think we should wrap it up.
Just completely shifted the mood.
We took this to a very dark place.
A dark place.
A very Nolan place.
A Damien dark place.
Oh, don't you fucking
God.
He's dead.
With the arrow to the heart.
Arrow killed him.
The arrow killed him, not even Green Arrow. The arrow killed him.
I'm really starting to depress myself. We should probably end this. I'm about to go drink some bleach.
Knife
God,
will
okay.
return.
Wait, you mean you didn't already?
I drank a little bit just to take the edge off. But now I might need a full glass.
Jeez.
Oh, God, Jesus.
What was it, in a shot glass?
Yeah, it was it's in what? Well, I don't know what the tall ones are called. It was out of that.
You need to get a Zarka jug of bleach in your room. The little cups.
Yeah, just chug it.
This is the darkest episode of Superfriends we've done.
The statistic.
Yeah,
this is pretty bad,
go.
guys. Honestly, like
I gotta take a razor blade to down the street.
oh Jesus Christ,
Dude, what is it? The dawn is darkest before the night or something?
It's darkest before the dawn.
Oh, you think darkness
It's
is your
darkest
ally?
before.
oh heavens!
Oh God. You know, when that is pulled out, I think it's time to
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
We're
what?
literally
we start
Bane
putting out the
posting
voice
now.
modulator.
Literally.
Yeah, so this was 39, right? Actually, this is episode
Yep.
39.
The
Yep.
dirty
Wow, we're
39.
getting close to 52.
Yeah, so this has been episode 39 of the Super Friends. Again, if you guys want to leave a question down in the comment section below, we highly recommend you do that. On SoundCloud or YouTube, use the hashtag. We have Press Play, like I said. I talked about it earlier. Press Play, go support that. We have a Twitch. We'll probably link it somewhere maybe in videos.
That would be dope.
So yeah, I'm going to wrap this up.
do.
Signing off for everybody. We'll catch you guys next time.
Peace.
Later, guys.